Hello, today I'm talking about Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Marcus Aurelius was a Stoic philosopher like Seneca from yesterday. He was around in the 2nd century AD and he was, the emperor of Rome. He wrote Meditations over the last 10 years of his life when he was on military campaigns. And he wrote it in Greek when he's a Roman, just to practice his Greek. Crazy. I should mention this was translated by Maxwell Stanforth. It was only much later that his writing was actually called Meditations. Aurelius originally titled it Writings to Myself. It's a very introspective, personal kind of rule book for life, like how to live the best way. It's for guidance and for self-improvement, and it's all written in the second person. There are 12 books in it, and each point can be 5 words long or several paragraphs. I thought this was really cool because it was like, every couple of days you have a little epiphany and you suddenly feel really good about your place in the world. It's like all of those moments in this great man's life condensed into one book. It's incredible. There's so much wisdom in this. This video is going to have a lot of quotes in it as well because very quotable. As I said, Marcus Aurelius was a Stoic, so a lot of his writing is about overcoming inconsequence and becoming the master of yourself and your emotions and your actions. Put through your belief that I have been wronged, and with it will go the feeling. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Live out your days in untroubled serenity, refusing to be coerced though the whole world deafen you with its demands. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your own estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. He talks a lot about nature, like cosmic nature, how there's this true and unwavering set of rules and consequences for the physical world, and we can either align ourselves with them or fight against them. Either the world is a mere hodgepodge of random cohesions and dispersions, or else it is a unity of order and providence. If the former, why wish to survive in such a purposeless and chaotic confusion? Why care about anything save the manner of the ultimate return to dust? But if the contrary must be true, then I do reverence, I stand firmly, and I put my trust in the directing power. Just as we say Aesculapius' prescribed horseback exercise or cold baths or going barefoot, so in the same way does the world nature prescribe disease, mutilation, loss, or some other disability. To a reasoning being, an act that accords with nature is an act that accords with reason. Any form of nature always outrivals art, since every art is no more than an imitation of the natural. Like Seneca, he also talks a lot about how the present is the only thing that matters. Because we weren't anything before now, and when we're gone and all memory of us is gone, we won't be anything at all, and nature is the only thing that's constant. Everything is banal in experience, fleeting in duration, sordid in content, and in all respects the same today as generations now dead and buried have found it to be. Reflect often how all the life of today is a repetition of the past, and observe that it also pre-stages what is to come. There is so much inarguable logic and reason in this book for things that we should do differently to the way we naturally do them. To pursue the unattainable is insanity, yet the thoughtless can never refrain from doing so. If the thing be no sin of mine, nor cause any sin of mine, and if society be no worse for it, why give it further thought? How can it harm society? What is tempting us to live jealously and judgingly and apathetically and materialistically when there's so much logical reason behind not doing those things? What was the impetus for us to ever act that way in the first place? I don't know. I don't understand it. I was really impressed by this book. A lot of the little succinct aphorisms are going to stay with me for a long time, and I hope to live my life like how this book says I should, because it's so logical and reasonable. Well, thanks for watching. This has been a video about Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. Join us tomorrow for Confessions of a Sinner by St. Augustine.